And this is the dark side of the fragrance industry. Now, I'm going to hit a few topics. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible and right to the point. The first thing I would tell you guys is believe in the Lord. The second thing I'm going to tell you guys, go to the gym, work out, care about your health, care about how you look. The third thing I'm going to tell you is when you find the right girl, settle down. There is no need to have multiple girls in your life. If you think one isn't crazy, then maybe you're crazy. Just letting you know. When you're young, have all the fun. I'm not telling you that. I'm saying when you meet the right one, do the right thing. Now let's get into the bad part about fragrances. The bad part is you can get into a lot of debt, guys, listening to every reviewer. And I want to say this, I'm going to shout this out fast. I'm not going to stand it forever, but I'm going to give Robes 08, you can look at his channel, a lot of credit for blowing up the Soldier Boy Ponzi scheme, right? Because they thought every reviewer would just run along with the scheme to just get the money. And you cannot, and those reviewers who are mad at me because they pressed the play button and recorded what they're saying about how good that fragrance was. And I mean the ones that made money on people. I'm not talking about reviewers that just put the fragrance on their channel. Because maybe it does smell good. I'm not telling you it smells horrible. I'm telling you the price was a quick rich get scheme, right? There's no celebrity fragrances worth $250, you know? It's impossible. So you got to give Robes 08 a big shout out for letting even small guys like me who just started in this YouTube world, not started buying cologne. I've been buying cologne and doing stuff a long time. That's for another topic, another story. You got to give him credit, right? Because he blew it up. He didn't let the show ride on because he cares about you guys, right? That's what it is. He cares about the people watching. And you should applaud reviewers like that. And I've seen other reviewers with channels that, you know, have 10,000, and even they were female channels. When they got the Soldier Boy thing, they were like, you know, whatever. So don't let the industry fool you and get you in this debt, guys. You know, like, it's okay to buy cologne. It's okay to smell good, you know. But what you don't want to do is you just don't want to get into debt thinking you're going to smell great, you know, because someone said so. You know, I would say avoid that. Do your research. I'm going to repeat this a lot of times. Find multiple good reviewers who are going to give you their honest opinion. And that's what you want. You want a reviewer that gives you his honest opinion on what he feels that fragrance did for him. Now, a couple brands I could recommend to you guys. If you can get, here's what I would say before I recommend brands. $200 and under at discount sites for fragrances, it's a good price, guys. It's a good price. When you pay over $200, you really got to think about that. Really do your homework on that fragrance, you know, because I'm going to mention some houses that you can get into. Let's say if you're into always smelling good, smelling sexy, having some type of niche world, but designer effect as well, because this house used better quality. Not saying that every designer house, but they use really good quality. Xerjoff. Why I say Xerjoff? Because if you're into the party boy, fly guy or fly girl, pretty girl, you know, all that stuff, Xerjoff covers those bases. And Xerjoff loves to, like, bring things back to life. Like, you know, Jean-Paul Gaultier is Comandante to me, you know. Naxos doesn't smell like the Havana, but it's, you know, like a descendant, like a cousin. You know, so Xerjoff does these things. You know, like say, oh, Richwood smells like Cormandel from Chanel. Cormandel been out way before Ridgewood. So, you know, Xerjoff does this, but they do it good, and at least they use good ingredients, guys. So I'm not gonna hate on Xerjoff. I have a lot of Xerjoffs, and I have a lot of them because they do smell good, and you get it for a good price. Especially testers. Look, there's one tester. There's two more testers. So that's 3 testers of Xerjoff, right? Oh, hold on. That's 4. That's Urapura. Come look at this, guys. Xerjoff tester. Xerjoff tester. Xerjoff, that white box Xerjoff tester. Xerjoff tester. I got 2 more Xerjoffs back there. Yeah, I have a bunch of Xerjoffs. But what I'm saying, guys, those testers, like $100. I paid $100 for all those testers. The only test I didn't pay $100 for is the Naxos. I paid $127. Go buy Naxos, see what you pay for it. Joma Shop, Max Aroma. And let me help you guys out with something. The reason why you don't pay the price you pay at a Macy's and Harrod is because when you go there, you're paying for their rent, you're paying for their light, you're paying for the person showing you the perfumes. When you buy from a wholesaler, you're not paying for any of that. You're not smelling shit. You got people like us giving you the game, and then you realizing this guy's honest with all the rest of these colognes. Because the best thing to do, guys, before I continue, find a reviewer that has similar taste, and then when he talks, it'll work for you. So you have guys like us giving you the game that we have on stuff, and you can make the purchase, and you don't have to pay these outrageous prices. Look, Initio, definitely, it's worth buying. If you into smelling good and you want to smell good, Initio, go to Vemba shop. Vemba, $200, no tax for Initios. Go buy them there. If you can get testers, buy the tester. If you could pay $170 just because no box, I would take the tester too. Who cares? I keep the box. Look at the trick I do. Not this box. Let's say this box, because that other box right there is different. But let's say this Naxos or this Naxos, right? What I do, family, see, I just tape the bottom. So when you tape the bottom, the top closes good because the top has something that reinforces it inside. But when you tape the bottom, it can't get out. The box is good. That's all you need. Something to just hold your fragrance in, and you get money. So that's why, if you're a party goer, Xerjoff is a great house for you. Now, if you're a niche head and you don't want to pay a lot of money and you want to be on that niche level, Amouage. You get tons of Amouages for under $200, and you're good to go. Right? You can find it on Joma Shop. You can find it on Vemba. You can find it. I bought this on Vemba. I think it was like $160, no tax. There's a big store in not a store. It's a wholesaler in Canada, fragrance.net, fragrance buyers. I forgot the name. I'm sorry, guys, but you could buy. Me and my friend will buy what, like, for example, look how I got this. In Canada, they got this place. I bought 2 of these, and I'll prove it to you. Watch. Let's go into the stash, guys. Woo! See, the stash is real. See? Brand new, right? So, in Canada, they got this spot that you're able to buy and get this at a good price. But you got to buy 5 bottles to get it shipped to the U.S. So me and my friend are get in on something. He bought something. I bought 2 just to make it 5 because I know how hard this is to get. So I went and I copped it, guys. Hold on. Let me put this somewhere where it's not going to drop. Right there. My bad. So you could do stuff like that, You save money. You buying these sites. Another house, really good if you're a niche head. Serge Luton. $100, Joma Shop, all day. Don't fall into debt. Don't chase every new bottle. That's another thing. Don't chase every new bottle. Don't think, and something else, if you're going to pay a lot for a fragrance, I'm going to have some fragrances I just purchased that are worth every penny. Once you clear $200, I'm sorry to any reviewer, this offends you. Even, honestly, even $100, it got to perform. So, performance is a big thing, especially when you're spending money, on a $30, $40, $50 fragrance. Who cares? But once you start cracking $100 and up, man, drink some tea. It gotta perform, guys. Something else I'm gonna tell you. I don't. Even though I don't respect some reviewers for going for those cash grab shit. And the first one that came out was the S Boy, and luckily Robes helped the community, right? He helped the community not get got because he had the 411. But the next time this happens, he's not gonna know. He's not gonna get an email. He's not gonna get advice, anything. So respect people like that. But let's keep going. You don't want to be having to purchase, like I said, everything you see, guys. Just don't fall into that gimmick. Don't get into debt. And I was going to say something else, too. I'm going to say something about, I see people make fun of reviewers, which I don't really agree with. All right? I seen a guy yesterday making fun of, and I don't know this reviewer doesn't know me, probably doesn't really like me, to be honest. But I don't care. TLTG, something like that his channel's called. The guy was making fun of him because he posts pictures of him in the gym, no shirt. Listen, I'm here to talk about fragrances and getting into shape and doing the right thing and believing in the Lord. So why would I knock another reviewer because he's getting in shape? And at least he's doing things that a lot of people are not doing, right? He's showing you, because if you watch this channel from the beginning, I'm not saying he was a fat person at any point. I'm saying you can see that he's taking the gym seriously from when he started to where he is today. That should be an inspiration to a lot of people who are just, who are following his channel. Hey, look, this guy works out. This guy does this. Applaud these guys. Don't make fun of a person because he's in better shape than you. So that's something I don't respect either. I may come at reviewers if they're trying to, sell you trash. Then I'm going to say something. But I'm not here to insult reviewers because they want to work out, I mean, the person that posted that, yeah, some things he says about some of these reviewers is comical, and it is to some extent very true. You know why? I say it's very true? Because at the end of the day, that reviewer presses play and says what they say and do what they do behind the camera. So, I can't knock that person 100%, but I will knock him in that you shouldn't make fun of reviewers. Just because they're getting in shape, because they're working out. Listen, the only time I would tell people who are watching this to ever knock a reviewer is if he's selling you bullshit. Not if he's making money on the YouTube channel, that's fine. If he's selling you bullshit. If he's selling you bullshit, knock that reviewer down. Yeah, he's a fraud, a sellout, a fake. Because it's true. If you're gonna tell me 10 things are good, and out of those 10, 2 of them you're kicking in the money, you're a scumbag to me. Sorry. I'd rather you make money on all of them, but don't sell me garbage. Then you're a good reviewer to me. And that's what I would tell people to look at that reviewer. If you offer me 10 things, you can be making money on all 10. It's cool, as long as they're all good. But don't sell me 10 things and 2 of them are not worth the money, and you're getting me. Then you're not a good reviewer to me. You're making money already on the platform. Don't take advantage, That's the only time I think where you could go at the reviewer, Other than that, guys, and other people who become content creators, don't make fun of reviewers just because They're living their best life, and you're not. And your channel is not good. And, people don't want to hear what you have to say. I do this for fun. Like I said, I'm a super small channel. Doesn't even matter. But what I would say is I don't respect those reviewers either. Right? I'm not respecting that. And this is the dark side of doing content, right? What I'm figuring out. And another thing I would tell people getting into reviewing, there ain't too many. It don't seem like everybody wants to get along with everybody, And that should really change. And I'll tell you why. Because it's not like a grocery store where if someone buys at my store, why are you going to buy in your store? Again, like he just purchased here, you're going to purchase the same thing? No. But in this community, if somebody watches your review and watches my review, you don't lose money because he came and watched my review. You're still making the same money. If he wants to see you, he's going to see you. So this community should be a little more better. It shouldn't be so, because you're not losing money by doing anything, But at the end of the day, I just like doing this for fun. I like the few reviewers that I know. I can't say I don't like them. A lot of them are new, just like myself. Not all of them. I would say one responds back to me, 100%. Robes. Robes is pretty much the only guy that's have a big channel that responds. Everybody else they don't look at, they kind of brush reviewers off. Probably me because they seen the whole Soldier Boy thing. And they act like they don't know, or they act like they don't watch your channel. But I've seen a lot of reviewers take people's ideas and replay them. Because I watch everything. I have a good eye of seeing a bullshitter. What I mean by that is I can tell if you're lying to me or not. I can see it. I'm good at that. I'm not saying I'm the best or I'm not. I'm just saying I can see a bullshitter. And so I watch a bunch of reviews, and then one guy will do something, and then you see the other guy take his whole idea. I'll be like, but you know what? Even that, I would say, is nothing wrong with that. Hey, man, you got the right to press play, so do I. So I don't knock it, I don't. It's a little funny, though. It's funny, but it's nothing to be so mad about with a reviewer. I don't care about that. I just care that you tell the truth, and and to the reviewers who want to sell these schemes or like these money grab colognes, don't be mad at nobody if they make content about you. Don't be mad, because at the end of the day, you press the play button and decided to pitch that shit. I mean, look at Jeremy Fragrance. People make fun of him every day. Why? He goes on the camera, he presses play, he's sniffing Nutella, he's falling off a fucking, he's jumping on tables to fall, he's eating eggs with the shell. I mean, listen, you already know the guy took a step off the moon. So you can't get mad. He's not mad at nobody, because I give that to him. You never see him get mad, or he don't even care, because he knows that he pressed play and he did that. So reviewers who people come at you, remember, you're the one that did it first, nobody else, So that's kind of the pitfalls of this business, I would say. And I just want to tell you as the viewer, just don't go into debt, right? I didn't go into debt at all buying this. I bought 3 more colognes. I didn't go into debt. One, my girlfriend bought me a banger. Wait till you see what I'm getting, guys. Wait. And I know my aunt's going to buy me something for Christmas, because she loves to buy me something. My aunt loves me, and I'm grateful for that. And most likely, I'm going to tell her to get me an Amarud. Amarud is this company right here. And for $100, guys, you're going to have niche quality, man. This is another company people sleep on. I don't know. If you want to go pay $300, $400, $500, you can, but I don't think it's worth it, guys. Honest to God. I don't own a bike Killian because of that. Let me get to another topic. I don't really like buying too many 50 mils. I'm an oversprayer, and when I see those prices, so just peep this. If you're telling me that 50 mil costs $250, that means you want like $500 for the 100 mil? Holy shit. I mean, this gotta smell fucking insane. And the truth is, it could smell good, but you can get something that smells good for $100. Serge Luton, this 5 o'clock Jim, whatever that says, man, these words are. And one thing about colognes, they have the most craziest effing names. I don't know how you pronounce this shit. So 5 o'clock Owl, ginger, whatever the fuck that says, man. Who cares? But Serge Lutens, they're great fragrances. $100. Joma shop all day. All day. The Shergi, everything. All day. You know? Amouages, fucking Aqua de Parmas aren't bad. You know, especially for the summertime. You know, Kajar, another. You get a bunch of those. Look, this one right here, Joma Shop. You get it for like what, man? Maybe like $120. I seen it for like $110. That shit, it smells good. You know, it's just crazy, man. You know, it's just crazy, you know. And look, Tom Ford you can get for a good price. You get this one right here for like $130. Great fragrance. You know. There are a bunch of stuff you can still get, you know, that, like I said, when it comes to crossing $200 per bottle, that's a lot, guys. Really do your homework and don't get into debt, you know. Just do your homework, don't get into debt. I'm just looking to see what I could talk about. And like I said, you know, Manceras are good. There's a lot of stuff you can do, guys. I know I've dragged this thing on, but I'm just trying to talk about the pitfalls of the industry, you know. Don't get caught up in it. Remember, these YouTube channels, they get a lot of free stuff. So it don't hurt their pocket, you know what I mean? And if they want to promote cheapies, they probably get that shit for free off some company, a majority of it, you know? One thing I'm going to tell you before I leave, before I close the show. Me personally, I got 400 bottles. I think when it comes to clones, not cheap, good fragrances. So peep this. Let's just say this. Bentley for Men Intense. This is a cheap fragrance. Hella good. We're not talking about stuff like this. No. I'm talking about clones. I think I have like 2 clones out of 400 bottles right now. No. 1, 2, 3. My bad. I got 3 clones. No. 4. Sorry. I'm looking. 6. Let's just say 10 bottles. I know I counted 6 right now. But let's just round it off to 10 bottles. I got 10 clones out of 400 plus bottles. Do the math, guys. I got a strong collection. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're a reviewer, this is not towards you because you're reviewing. You know, I'm not talking about a reviewer. I'm talking about people purchasing. In my opinion, it's always better buy the real shit, bro. And you get a few clones, or if they're not clones, freaking dust in that one. I wanted to pull this one out. Let me just show you guys. If not clones, look at what I mean. This has been sitting here for a minute. Insomnia. You see this right here? This is supposedly inspired by a Bikilian cologne. I never smelled that Bikilian cologne, but I smelled that. And that smells amazing. Lasts forever. A 50 mil. You got it for a really good price, like $100. You know, it was less than that. I bought 2. It was like $70, something like that. $70, sorry. I bought 2, so that's not really a cheap bottle. $70 is $1.40. Really good bottle, you know? And you don't have to pay the Bikilian. That's why I don't buy it Bikilian, you know, because it's just so expensive. 50 mil. I kind of avoid all 50 mils, even from Xerjoff. I'm an oversprayer, guys. 50 mil, I'm not, you know, nah. I have a few 50 mils at the right price, or I got one from Serge Lutens that I couldn't find the 100 mil, and I wanted that. So I got the 50 mil because I needed that in my collection. You know, there are a lot of good houses, you know, besides the ones I mentioned, like Mason McLeaf. You know, it's another good channel. Even BDK, get a lot of this stuff for under. So, guys, you know, just shop right. I'm sorry for keep dragging this on. I don't want you to get wrapped up. I just really want you to not let the industry take control of your pockets and make you broke. And don't let reviewers drive you broke just because you're chasing some type of dream that may not be a reality. I'm going to cut it off because it's already 25 minutes. What have I been doing? Like, subscribe, family. Sorry for the long show. Praise to the Most High, and we out of here. Man Cologne channel. Peace.